Okay, my name is Kevin Carty from Anguilla. I'm president of the Anguilla Hotel and Tourism Association and proud to be. I'm also a host at Belmont Capjuluca, which means I'm responsible for the entire guest experience. So all things tourism, I would say basically is my life.
Can you give us a little summary of Anguilla's, the backdrop to the COVID experience for Anguilla and bring us up to date with where we are today?
From March, I think 22nd, the island was shut down. We had 3 imported cases of COVID, which our health officials really did a great job in containing. So we've been actually totally COVID free for, about almost 3 months, 80 plus days. But there's a lot of effort that's gone into that. And because Anguilla has been COVID free, we've had pretty much internally free movement over the last few months, and which also meant that our borders had to be very secure. So we've had to spend a lot of money in coast guards, even airplanes flying over to make sure that there are no what do you call it, illegal trafficking, and a lot of effort that went into this whole operation. And we're COVID free, but there's a good reason for that. But now we're reaching a phase where I think we can begin putting our toes in the water, so to speak, because at some stage, Anguilla, like all countries, will have to reopen.
Yes, and what is that looking like for Anguilla at the moment, Kevin?
Oh, very positive. We've been having discussions with the government, well, the previous government, because as you may know, we had an election yesterday, and we had a change in administration, which is the people spoke, so it's always good. We listen to the people, and we know that tourism is key. Tourism is the industry in Anguilla, and whoever comes into office, we know they come in enthusiastically, looking forward to working with the AHTA, etc. So we're looking forward to it. We had started a dialogue where we could open the island for private travel, i.e., private jets coming into luxury villas, etc. But those would have been for longer stays because, as you know, in the United States and many places, schools are closed. So families, in theory, could stay for much longer. Classrooms are online now. Lots of people work online also. So we really were catering for the longer stays. That would be easier for us to manage from a safety perspective, to really test our protocol. The date that we had assigned was 31st of July. We're looking for it to be a very safe process. The first phase already started in that, i.e., that would have been the repatriation of Anguillians who were living overseas. After that, now would be luxury travelers, villa owners, villa guests, etc. And as you know, we are now at the end of this season, which pretty much ends 31st of August. So we're really putting these plans in place. So when we do open mid to late October, that we are up and running, our protocols are in place, our systems are in place. As you would know, a lot of our guests arrive through our neighboring island, St. Martin, and via charter boat. So the trainings that's gone on with the crews, with the boat captains in terms of sanitizing the boats, the seats, the luggage. I think this is something that the whole world is going through, but it's amazing how much training has to be done to really make it, impactful, that people fully understand. We don't take any chances, but one case is too much.
Kevin, tell us a little bit about your membership, the Anguilla Hotel and Tourism Association. What are the sectors that the membership includes, and what is the function of the AHTA?
Well, our membership is very varied because we have the chauffeur association, we have taxi association, we have car rental agencies, we have villas, we have we call it charming escapes, inns, up to the larger 5-star hotels. So it's, I would say, in Anguilla being the main industry, I would say everything that happens in Anguilla is somehow related to tourism. So it impacts everybody. Everything is part of our tourism product. So our membership is I would say, as wide as it is deep. And some of the things that we've been doing on behalf of our members, of course, keeping them informed on making sure we share protocols, being able to organize trainings with the health department for the various staff of various properties, which is going to be key. We don't want to get our guests impacted, and we certainly don't want our staff to fall sick either. So we're really trying to ramp up on the training. Basically, there's a lot of communication because at the moment the industry in Anguilla, as in most places, is at a virtual standstill. But it doesn't mean we're not planning. So, for instance, there's a lot of strategizing as to what the new guests will look like, what the new experience will look like, the new protocols, restaurants having less 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 tables, menus, what the barcode scan on the as placed on the table that you can scan with your phone, as opposed to having a uh, fixed menu in your hands. So many different initiatives that we're trying to assist with. And one of the things that is really important is that, from emergency services, that they still receive full service. So, for instance, you have some villas that are far out. They're on the beach. They're on off the beaten path, and it's so important that our emergency services know exactly where they are. So the digital map would be, so the ambulance services, police services, emergency services in general, you can find them. We also organize meetings, a meeting with the membership and commissioner of police and his team, in terms of safety, security, be it from basically training of staff and CPR to everything. Anguilla is a culinary destination, and I think one of the things we make sure that we do is keep our cutting edge, so to speak. So in terms of the higher end trainings that some of the finer schools, some of the finer restaurants, be it in some of the Paris, the New Yorks, etc., so that we stay ahead, because we have some great young chefs that
Yes.
we need to really keep fresh, so to speak. We have over 100 restaurants in this very small island. If you even go to a roadside grill, the quality is very good. But the thing is, it's not to rest on your laurels. You've got to get out there and stay in front.
As a prospective, interested traveller to Anguilla, is there one place that they could find that information that assists them in planning their arrival and their entry into Anguilla?
At the moment, the arrival and entry is, I would say, strictly controlled. There's a application process run by the health department. The health department and the hospitality industry have done a great job in partnering. There's been a lot of communication, a lot of meetings,
Yeah.
and information is definitely out there.
Thank you, Kevin, and I wish the association, the membership, and all Anguillians an effortless and seamless reopening, following maximum protocols, taking care of the guests, taking care of one another on island. And I look forward to seeing you in person soon.
I hope very, very soon, Jessica. And I want to thank you for your support. Skyviews
Yes.
has been a long-term supporter of Anguilla.
Yes.
The map has been, I think, in every establishment, from you name it, a roadside barbecue grill to the highest end restaurant and hotel. And it's been a really great resource for our guests over the years. I think you do a great job, and I want to thank you for the support you've given
Thank
to
you,
our
Kevin.
island over the years, over the many years. See you
Okay.
soon. Thank you.
Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.